Alright everybody, welcome back to Barbells and Burnouts. I have a special treat for you guys here today. I'm here with my buddy Nicos. He has a beautiful, beautiful Nissan here. Can you tell us which Nissan it is?
This is a 1991 300zx twin turbo.
Oh man.
Yep.
So I know that this is like the predecessor to the 350z's and the 370z's, and it's kind of like the successor to the 280s, 260s, and 240s. So you want to tell me a little bit about it?
Yeah. So this is, like I said, this is 91 twin turbo. I bought this probably in 2014-ish.
Okay.
And so this was always my dream car. I've always loved this body. My personal opinion, this is the best body style they ever made. I mean, personally, I think you could take this car in a showroom today and it looks like a new car.
Yeah, definitely.
So anyway, when I bought it, I had a goal of trying to see what I could do. I didn't want to, a lot of people take the engine out and put LS swaps, all that stuff. I wanted to keep it original engine. And so I did that, and I went as far as I could go to see how kind of power I did out of it.
Okay. So how much power do you have right now?
So the last time I done it was 2 years ago. It's been a while now. And I did 867 at the rear wheel.
867 at the rear wheel.
So it's probably, I don't know, what, almost 1,000 through the crank? Somewhere around there? Yeah, somewhere around there. So I'll give you a quick kind of overview of what I did. I have bigger turbos of the GT, am I saying this right? 2861R.
Yeah.
I have 1300cc injectors. I'm running E85 only. I don't run normal gas. I run only 85. Yeah. So I changed it because I didn't plan on, a lot of people do the flex fuel, the switching E85 to octane or 93 octane, but I don't take this car anywhere, so I stay in Huntsville, so whatever. I didn't really care. Anyway, so I run ethanol only. It's, E85, and I have a Haltech system computer. Okay. So I can program all that all the time, and I can, watch everything on my laptop, which is really convenient. Yeah. Of course, bigger intercooler, front end intercooler, just bigger, boarded out, bigger pistons, rings, rods, all the goodies. Had the heads reworked, all the goodies they do there, at the machine shop and everything. Other than that, that's pretty much did all that, and had it tuned by a guy named Harry Sandu at a Z Tuner. Okay. You guys should check him out. He's an amazing tuner. He's out of Orlando, so I actually took the car down to Orlando. Okay. It was there for 3 months. Oh. Yeah, because actually the guy also down there, he actually built this intercooler system. This is a custom intercooler system.
I remember we talked about that.
Because it's hard to find. You see how cramped it is in here. Yeah. 2.5 is the widest they go. From at least that was 2 years ago, so it might change now. But 2 years ago, 2.5 was the width I could only find anywhere online to just go put them in. Yeah. So I had my buddy map out an intercooler system. We do 3-inch piping all the way through. Oh, okay. And I did the front mount on the front. No, they come stock with side mount. Yeah. So I did the big front mount. And blow valves, you can't see them, but they're in there, over there. So anyway, he did an intercooler system for me. I took it down to a Z Tuner Orlando, and he tuned it for about a month. And man, he did an amazing job. Yeah. Like I said, tuned it. Took about did a cold tune, or cold start, heart, all that stuff. Did everything like that. Then we took it to the track and see what it could do, and I did 9.8 ¼ mile. Oh. Now of course that's not me driving. Yeah. That's them. They had drag cars in the back of it. Yeah. I wasn't there. I just saw the receipt thing or whatever. Yeah. So I was pretty happy with that. I mean, hell, a V6, that's pretty fast. Yeah, 9.8, not many cars. Yeah, exactly. So I was really impressed with it. And the cool thing with him is, so this Haltech system I have in there, which I recommend anybody who wants this kind of power, I can call him, he could log into my laptop and tune my car from Orlando right now. Remote tuning. Yeah, remote is amazing. So if I have any questions, if I have any kind of kinks, or I hear something I don't know about, he calls in, logs in, checks it out, says, here's what you have to do, and that's it. Okay. So what kind of inspired this? I know you said this was your favorite chassis for the Z's. Yes. But what inspired you to go that high? Because I know a lot of people will they'll get the NAs, they'll enjoy the NAs driving around, or they'll get the twin turbo ones and they'll sit, I think, at like 5-ish 100 horsepower. Yeah, it was kind of one of those things where I had one before this, a black one. Yeah. And honestly, it was my dad's. I took it and I painted it and built it up, and I got about 400 out of it. Yeah. But I had a lot of trouble. Some unfortunate thing happened with the engine. I had a machine shop that kind of messed with the bore. It was a big mess. Oh, okay. Anyway, so I kind of got frustrated with it and I sold it. But that being said, I said, I've loved the car, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to buy one that has. When I bought it, it had like 350. The guy did mild work to it, not much. Yeah. And I thought, you know what, if I'm going to spend the money, I'm just going to go as far as I can go, just to see what happens for fun. And it was kind of like, I read a lot of forums to see what these Z, the Z can do as far as the stock bottom end and stuff like that. And these cars, in my opinion, are very reliable. I guess the astigmatism of these cars is that a lot of people cut corners because it's such as you can see, it's a pain in the ass to work on. Yeah, you can't put your hand anywhere. There's no space. Exactly. So that means a lot of people will buy these cars, do the quick rig to get it go fast, and then eventually it will mess up because it's not done correctly. Yeah. If you build this car correctly, I've had this thing running for 2015 like this, 16, excuse me, 2 years, almost 3 years, excuse me, can't even do math. and I've never had a problem with this car, not one problem.
Wow.
And I don't drive every day, of course, but I mean I drive it maybe once a week when it's nice, maybe a little bit more in the summer.
Yeah.
And it's a very reliable car. And again, I love the body. I love it. Feels like you're in an airplane when you sit down in it.
Yeah.
The cockpit is everything. Yeah. And it's all digital. It's crazy. It's 91 is all digital. That's what it's pretty awesome to have a digital. Back then that was the big thing.
Yeah, the Japanese auto market.
Yeah, it was awesome.
So ahead.
Yeah. So that's pretty much it. I'm just just see how far I could go. And like I said, when I had it down there, they kept the same. Well, if you want to do this, we can do this. Because I took it to Orlando. When I did that, they also put the CPU in there for me.
Yeah.
I didn't originally plan to do that, but they're like, well, if you're gonna spend the money, you might as well have the ability to go what you want to do.
Yeah.
So I just kind of went all out with it. So I spent a lot more money than I wanted to.
Yeah.
But in the end, I'm glad I did because again, I've had this car since 15, and I'll never sell it.
It's definitely worth it.
Yeah, definitely worth it. So.
Wow, that sounds good.
Yeah.
So you say that it's kind of like a car that you don't drive every day. So it's more of like you built it up. That's your baby.
Yes.
You run it when you want to, or drive it when you want to. But it's like your baby, your crown achievement.
Exactly. It stays in my garage. Like I said, I say most of the time, but like I said, once a week. I try to take it out. I try to crank it in the wintertime. I try to crank it at least once a week.
Yeah.
At least. But yeah, it's just kind of one of those things where and honestly, my wife could drive this car. Anyone could drive this car as long as you don't get in the boost. You're fine. Oh. I mean, anyone could really drive it. And if you hurt, with the engine, it's not loud. It sounds like a kitten when it purrs. Purrs like when it's idling. I mean, it's not loud. It's not obnoxious. And honestly, like I said, as long as you don't get in the boost, anybody could drive this car.
Okay.
When you start to get boost, that's maybe the problem.
Okay. Well, that's fun.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we should see what it feels like inside. So
let's do it.
Down to go out and ride?
Let's go. Let's see what kind of power we can do.
All right. Yeah. Let's have fun.
Let's do it.
All right, guys. So we're in car, riding around, see what this thing feels like.
All right. Just go out this way?
Yeah.
All right. So I got my little boost controller's over here. Play with it right here. So I'm gonna turn about halfway up. Okay. So this will be about 600, 6 somewhere around there. I guess I'll open it up when I get out there, or
yeah, we'll go to the highway so you can open it up. Yeah, so you just have all that room and everything. Love that I can hear the turbos.
Yeah. Oh, they're loud. You'll wait till I spool up. They're very loud.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, I like the way. Like I said, I love the way this. It's like a cockpit. Like I have my airplane. That's what I love about it. It's such a feels very comfortable.
It's always like that. I noticed a lot of the Japanese cars, like this car has it, the GTR has it, the Supra, the S2000, all those cars. I think even the Silvias might have it. But like all those cars were geared towards the driver specifically.
Yeah.
And it was beautiful.
Which way?
I see she's squirrely.
Yeah.
I see it. What I'm noticing that it takes corners very well.
Oh yeah.
Is that like what I love about the cars, that they're wide and heavy enough that where they sit and they feel great. Oh yeah.
It's okay. I'll buy another one.
I was gonna say that's the PlayStation hat.
Yeah. I'll buy another one. It's fine.
So where's it set to right now? Is it all the way up right now? Or?
It's all the way down.
All the way down?
Yeah, it's all the way down.
Wow.
Yeah. Right, I'm gonna turn up when I come back, see if I can catch the traction.
Yeah.
Let's see, which way? Let's try this way.
I think that might have been up. How well it's eating these corners. Like some of these corners I wouldn't even I would take them in the S2000, but in other cars I wouldn't dare take them. And it's just eating them. Like it's sitting like right there. I was like, he came in kind of hot on that one, but it literally just sat and attacked it.
I can take corners pretty quick in this car and it won't spin. I won't spin or anything like that. So it feels pretty good.
Yeah. So fun thing about this car that I never used to understand or kind of like had to learn about was why they put this motor in it besides the RBs that they were making for the GTRs.
Right.
And like, because this was a monster in its own right, and at the same time, 91, that was the, I think that was still the R32. I think that was the last year of the R32.
I think you're correct. I'm not sure on that, but yeah.
I know it was like 89 to, I think 91 or 92.
Right.
But like, to me, that Nissan was out to put two different beasts at the same time in an era of like, where, you know, you weren't really supposed to go over, was it 260 horsepower?
Right.
And people were putting out monsters like that.
Yeah.
You know, it's crazy to me. And then they both were competing with the Supra.
I can go left, right?
Yeah. Alright guys, I'm gonna do a pull after I get around this corner and get used to it. Right, here we go. Man!
Yeah.
It feels good.
Yeah.
It feels good.
Yeah.
Man. It actually didn't really spin. I bounced off a rev limiter.
Yeah.
But it didn't really spin.
Yeah, I turned it on. It's almost a little bit high. I mean, you know, it's on the lowest setting, the second lowest setting. So I'm trying to make it to where it's not going to let you spin too much.
Yeah.
But also it's really hot too, so that makes a big difference. If it was a normal day, you'd probably be spinning in low boost.
All right, guys. So this was a fun video. I appreciate you so much.
No problem, man.
Why is it doing that? Okay, I appreciate you so much
go.
for helping us. It's gonna fix in post.
Okay, that's fine.
But shout out to Sophie for helping us out and being the camera car. We're gonna go do some rollers.
Awesome.
You guys will see it. Shots in the video. If you like what you see, like the content you see, remember to like, subscribe, share. Check out the rest of the stuff we have coming out. I got another big drop coming of summer merch, you guys. Look out for it. I'm not gonna tell you yet. If you like the car, give it a thumbs up and share. All right, see you guys later.